Jamestown's native Walter Washington, first mayor of Washington, D.C., correct?
Walter Washington, the first mayor of Washington, D.C., both the first mayor appointed to the city by President Lyndon Johnson, and then the first elected mayor of Washington, D.C. And frankly, had it not been for Walter Washington, I think we would have been hard put to secure home for the District of Columbia. As extraordinary as it is that you have these many citizens without home rule, but his presence, his sense of statesmanship, his capacity to connect with those in the highest circumstances as well as those in the regular community was a wonderful bridge, and I think he had provided an invaluable contribution to Washington.
That's terrific. Do you know him personally?
I do know Walter Washington personally. I'm a huge fan of his. He was kind enough to help me and mentor me in my 4-year tenure as mayor of Washington, D.C. He's just a classy, quality human being. And I don't know of too many people who don't love him and like him, and those of us who especially love him and like him call him WW.
Oh, is that right? How's he doing?
He's doing quite well. He looks good. He's quite healthy. He has remarried, as you know, and I think Mary has been a big boon to him and to all of us. So he seems to be enjoying life, very much so.
Is he active in a consulting way? Is he kind of a kitchen cabinet type guy, or?
Well, he's available to help whoever I think is mayor or whoever is in public life. If he thinks he can provide any insight and wisdom, he's just always available in that regard. But I don't think he's trying to make a living doing it or trying to get any fees for doing it. And that's part of what makes him such a special human being, that he really believes in citizenship in the true sense.
Has he ever thought about doing a book? Any sort of memoirs?
He has thought about doing a book, and he has a number of memoirs and quite a number of papers, and I think he has started down that path. And when he heard that I was doing one, I think he said he might get back to it. It would be wonderful if he did.
He's got to be in his early 80s?
I think he has just turned 80. I believe he has just turned 80. But I want you to know that he's as good a jitterbugger now as he's ever been.
Well, he's a proud native of Jamestown. We're very proud of him. He kind of ranks up to Lucille Ball.
Yeah, that's right.
In Walter Washington.
That's right. When I visited Jamestown to speak, I quickly learned of both Lucille Ball and Walter Washington. So you have reason to be proud of both.
Terrific. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.